You said you don't think recall should be held over one vote. What about leaving the state?
Well, arguably, if there was, and I don't want to inflame, the current debate about it, but arguably, if I made a distinction between those being recalled over the collective bargaining vote and those over leaving the state, I'd say if there was a basis for arguing misconduct in office, leaving your job for 3 weeks without, I mean, if somebody, Bill, you asked the question earlier about the Supreme Court justice, you apply the same standard. If somebody here walked off the job for 3 weeks without approval, Betsy, I'm assuming there'd be a policy saying you'd probably get a notice and you'd be gone. Yeah, they'd be gone. So, from
There goes history.
yeah, I was there 3 weeks. I didn't get approved for 3 weeks. Forget it. I'm out of here, right? But I think you're right, Ernie. I mean, from that standpoint, I think if there would be an argument for that, again, I don't
So
encourage.
do you favor recalls on the Democrats?
Well, I'm consistent with what I was saying to Dan. I just think the whole recall battle right now is just a huge waste of time taken away from the larger goal of jobs. Don, you asked before, about the national economy. This is a couple months. We're going to be focused in the administration, but for lawmakers, we could have been working with many of these lawmakers who are now going to be distracted out in these recall campaigns, trying to figure out ways to do more to get the economy going here in the state of Wisconsin. And I think it's a lot of time and money and effort that really is driven by two polar extremes of people who are upset for very different reasons at core senators. And the vast majority of people, I think, in the middle just want us to get back to work.